Welcome back, everyone, to another technical analysis. And today's topic is going to be XRP coin. Now, since last time we made a video, we were aiming to see a fill of this CM gap, and eventually, of course, we had a nice fill. So we had some kind of slight upward movement. Although we expected to see this upper movement, then we would have entered from here, but we still entered from this zone here. We had 11% of market price movement. And since then, basically, price has been in some kind of like liquidity hunting, I think, because we have filled this bearish CME gap as of now. Now we filled also this bullish one and those two smaller ones as well. So there is nothing, no use for those lines anymore. And now what's catching our attention actually is this bigger time frame on the XRP coin, so the daily time frame now. After we had this kind of massive push on the Ripple coin, it was, let's take from the top, 600% of market price movement, where price shifted away way too far from the 200 and 100 EMAs, so the local like middle lines. And now, since then, basically, we've been going into some kind of sideways movement, getting closer and closer to these 200 and 100 EMA. And now our attention is actually inside, let me get the box, inside this zone. So this is the zone that we expect the price to trade in for some kind of time. So let's put it 25, because we're going to go on the smaller time frames later and we want to see something inside as well. So this is the movement we expect to see on the XRP coin, and due to its current market price, sorry, not the market price, but market cap, we don't see any kind of bullish moments or a further bullish momentum to happen on the XRP coin. This coin is overvalued in our opinion, and nothing is changing. So we want to see some kind of proper correction moment before seeing maybe another like upward movement from, let's take from here, another like upward movement to retest the local all-time highs. So pretty ugly one, the arrow path. But yeah, something like this. So, but in order to see the upward movement or a retest or to catch another, let's say, 150% of market price movement, we need to see a correction movement and we need to break this 200 EMA. So we have two possible scenarios. On the bigger time frame, we are going to wait for this 200 EMA to be tested fully, broken nicely. And once it's broken, we are not going to wait for the retest, but we are going to open a smaller position here with the stop loss slightly above this 100 EMA, and the target would be here. And once we retest the price, so once we see a breakdown from here, we go for a retest and we see the successful retest here, then we will tighten the stop loss slightly below the 100 EMA, so somewhere here, and we will additionally add, let's say we added first time 1% and now we add 2% after we see a successful retest. So risk and reward ratio for this position will be good, but there is one thing, that there is no like certain take profit zone for us. So we are going to narrow the take profit zone closer to this place here. So this would be our ideal take profit zone for now. So on the bigger time frame, there's nothing much more to talk about. But one thing on the smaller time frames that we might see is a possible retest of this zone once again, because there is a bullish CME gap here which got touched pretty quickly. So a slight touch here, some kind of here as well, but we still might see some kind of upward movement. So before we are going to enter into any kind of position, we are going to wait for the price reaction at current zones. So this zone here. If we see any kind of breakouts from here, then we're going to open a long position to this zone. And it would be, let's see, the percentage wise, how much, like we are not going to go for the higher part, but rather the smaller part, 30%, and stop loss should be slightly below this 100 EMA. So multiple trades can be taken. As of now, we see a weakness on the markets and we see weakness in the XRP coin as well. So our game plan, the major one, is still intact. We need to see some kind of proper retest to the lower zones. I know that many people will hate us for this, but we don't see any like bullish movement happen on the XRP coin. So yeah, and that's about it. So as always, thank you for watching another long video and see you on the next one.